Jacari, three-game stretch here on the road here. You guys 2-0 in that stretch. How's it feel? How you guys playing, and what's the feeling here moving forward?
It definitely feels great, but like Coach said, take these games, celebrate the wins, but also know that we got quick turnarounds, and I think we're doing a great job just taking it one game at a time, and that's what's leading to the success we have.
A lot of ups and downs in that second half at Pitt. Just what did you feel like you really learned about your team, being able to overcome that dry spell and be able to come out with the win?
It just shows you how connected we are as a team, and that shows you the connection that this team built over the past couple of months that we've been here. Coach said it's going to be hard to play. It's hard to play in Pitt. It's a tough environment, but that just shows you how gelled in we is and how connected we are. We stuck together during the adversity, and we came out on top.
How encouraging is it to have people coming back and really play together as a unit and be at full strength again?
It definitely feels great. Because I know down the stretch that's not gonna be the first game that we have like that. There's gonna be more games that we're gonna have to come together, stick together throughout the whole game, because it's gonna be, like Coach said, it's a game of runs. So we're gonna need everybody to stick together and then also have the energy to come out on top.
What have you just seen from Ruben these last few games and just the way that he's shooting the ball right now?
It's crazy. Man, Ruben shoot the ball like that every day in practice. There's some shots that he shoot, I'm there in his face, and I'm like, dang, how did he make that? But, that's what he do, so we kind of used to it.
What's been your biggest learning curve?
As far as, can you elaborate on that?
Just, what you've learned so far, what's been the biggest thing that you've learned through all these games so far?
I'll say just being more ready than ever when your number is called. You never know when your number gonna be called, so I'll say just being more ready when your number is called.
Coach said that he thinks that y'all found y'all's mojo. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I definitely agree with him. We definitely found our mojo, but we not close to where we exactly want to be, but we're getting there. And like I said, we're taking it one game at a time.
Oh, you got it.
No, you good, Ian. Go for it.
How beneficial is it to have kind of this three-game stretch on the road away from Reed, ACC opponents? How do you think that'll prepare y'all for the conference play coming up next month?
It's definitely beneficial. Just being on the road in tough environments like Pitt. We go down and play SMU. I know it's not at their home court neutral site, but still just going on the road, having that tough environment, playing and getting us ready for SEC play. So I definitely feel like it's going to help this team and get us better going into SEC play.
Did you get a little banged up during that game? Just how you feeling?
Oh, yeah. I went up for a layup. I don't know if he landed on my leg or what, but yesterday I came in, got a massage, got treatment for it. Now it's back. I'm ready for practice.
Do you know anything about SMU yet? Have you guys looked at them at all?
I watched a little bit of them last night. They're definitely a tough team, but I'm ready for the game.
Help too that you guys might play Vanderbilt here a little later in the season as well.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Talk about Rashaun, back-to-back double-doubles here. What's his play been like? What's his leadership style been like, and just how impressive to see him play the last 2 games?
It's amazing. Rashaun's like the X factor of this team. So once Rashaun's playing good and being the leader out there, the whole team kind of rally around that. So if he's playing like how he is, then we're going to be great going forward.
Yeah, and you guys obviously coming together and meshing. What's his energy like? Is you guys able to kind of feed off of that? Is that kind of help you guys as a leader? How have you guys been able to feed off of that?
Yeah, most definitely. Rashaun, he's always the guy that just bring the energy. He's just electric. I know pregame he's screaming and bumping into everybody, and everybody just kind of feeding off that. So it's definitely been great for our team, and that's why we're having success.
Kind of building off of that, how is his energy really kind of day in, day out, not just in the game, but at practice and off the court? How does that help y'all?
It helps us in a good way, because like I said, everybody feed off that, and Rashaun is a day in and day out guy. He bring that every day in practice, and that kind of feed off the other guys like me, Ruben, Rylan, Pop, all the other guys. So it definitely helps our team.
Only one game at full strength, so obviously kind of a small sample size, but just what did you see the biggest benefit of having everyone available was in that game against Pitt?
It shows our depth. We were able to, guard and get a lot of turnovers and stuff like that. But like I said, we're not close to where we want to be, and we're gonna keep getting better going forward. Like you said, we're at full strength now, and hopefully we can go out here Sunday and get this W.
Did Federico talk to y'all about returning to Pitt at all?
He was just like, it's cold. It's very cold out there. That's all.
How would you describe the mojo of this team as it stands right now?
I think we're in a good spot, but like I said, it's just so our ceiling's just so much higher. And like I said, as we're going forward, we're just gonna keep getting better and better. The chemistry is already there. I feel like it can be a little bit better, but like I said, moving forward, we're gonna get better.
To that point, then, what are some of the big things that you guys are still trying to improve on as y'all get into December?
Definitely like communication on the defensive end. You know, we have spurts where we have like mislaps on defense, but it's like easy things that can be just communicating and stuff like that. So definitely communication.
Similar to that, how demanding bucky ball is on both ends of the court. How close do you guys think you are to being like exactly what coach wants you to be or what this team can be?
From the summer to now, definitely we definitely pretty close, and I'm excited to just see this team just keep growing and growing. And Bucky just emphasized defense so much, and I think we kind of coming together on that end of the floor.
So what do you think is the ceiling of this team? I know obviously a long way to go, but what do you think could be the ceiling of this team?
Man, words can't even describe, but I know it's a high ceiling right now.
Anything else for Jacari? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
A lot of ups and downs in that game on Tuesday. Just what did you learn about your team that you guys had the resolve to come out and win that one?
The togetherness, believing in each other. I knew it was there. It just took some time for us to get it together. I mean, of course, we're a new team. We haven't really played together much, but we figured it out. Like, I knew what we could.
First game with everyone available on the roster. Just how much of an impact did that have, and just what did you notice about everyone being able to play?
I would say with everybody being available, I feel like it's going to be a lot of changes in different roles, and we're just going to have to figure it out on the fly. I know each one of my teammates want to play, and they want to play a lot of minutes, but every player contributes to this team in a different way, and every night is going to be different.
You know, Jacari talked about feeding off your energy, especially pregame. In your mind, is that something that you know strategically, hey, like I try to get these guys up, or are you just being yourself in that moment?
No, absolutely. I know that if I do something to start the game off, I know for the rest of the game we feeding off that energy. So that's something that's like important to me to be able to do no matter what.
And
Yeah. No, you're good.
how beneficial is that also in practices to keep that energy day in, day out, not just kind of, in those big moments?
I do it in practice as well because, I mean, I always go off of how you practice is how you play. So I need them to understand that every day matters. It's not just being able to go into a game, Nobody just strolls into a game and become gamers, You got to do it every day. You got to show up every day.
You know anything about SMU, or did you watch the game last night?
I watched a little bit of the game. I mean, they have a big guy that, we're going to have to deal with. Their guards are quick, but, I mean, like Coach always say, we're going to do what we do. We're going to roll with the punches. And at the end of the day, win or lose, we're going to do what we do best.
Back-to-back double-doubles for you personally. Obviously playing well, but what's your comfort level in this system and just what they're asking of you on a day-to-day?
I mean, I'm comfortable doing what I got to do to help the team win. Like, no matter what it is. If Coach want me to dive on the floor for that game, I'm going to do it. If you need me jump in the stands, I'm going to do it. But at the end of the day, it's just I believe that, as human beings, everybody want to strive to be great. So in basketball world, striving to be great is trying to win the game.
Coach said that you had an alpha mentality. What do you think about those comments, and what do you attribute that to?
Did you say alpha mentality? I don't know. I mean, I kind of get that a lot, but I don't really know. I don't know how to really respond to that. I mean, that's something that I'm just God-given with, that my voice carries. I'm able to speak up for my teammates and say, like, if it was my fault, it was my fault, and just be able to help each other around.
How rewarding has it maybe been for you to have the impact you've had on your team so far this season, given how much you guys fought to even have you be able to play this season?
I mean, it's been great. I always tell my teammates and tell my coaches, it's a blessing to be here, For me to even be eligible and be playing with my teammates, playing in the SEC, playing for Texas A&M, it's just a super blessing. So I'm just thankful to even be here and be able to help this team out.
And how beneficial is this stretch of games, 3 games against ACC opponents away from home? How beneficial is that for you all going into conference play next month?
It's good. We really need it. Under our belts, we need to learn how to win 3 games straight. We need to know how to play on the road, play in a neutral environment, things that we know when we get into SEC play would be hard to do.
As a leader of this team, how close do you feel like you and your guys are to to playing like exactly how, you know, Bucky and the coaches want you to in the system?
I feel like we'll never get 100% exactly what we want, but every game is going to be different. You know, like I said we're going to have our ups and downs. Because of the way we play, there's always going to be times where we look and say, hey, we need to fix this or fix that. But we will get to that 99% because, I mean, the way we shoot the ball, the way we press, the way we get up into people, and the way we change the pace of the game.
And Jacari said in the summer, like, you know, from where you guys were to where you are now, it's been impressive to see how quick you guys have been able to mesh. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we hang together a lot, so, I mean, that's why in the summer we was always doing something together. And we compete, so every time we step out on the floor, that just shows like, hey, I believe in your game just like you believe in my game. So competing in practice made us even closer as well.
Has there been a stretch of a game where you guys maybe can look to or point to and be like, hey, if we play like this on maybe both ends of the floor, going to be a hard team to beat?
FSU, I feel like we put a lot of things together, especially to start out the game, creating turnovers early on in that game, not allowing them to throw the ball in, playing the way we played, a lot of threes falling, getting to the basket, fouls, threes, you know, things of that nature.
What are maybe some of the biggest things y'all are still trying to fine-tune as you get into the second month of the season?
Turning the game up, I would say, is understanding who we are, exactly. Never allowing somebody else to dictate how we play. Every time we step on the court, we're the aggressor, and we're going to dictate how we're going to play the game, and the game is always going to be sped up.
Anything else for Rashaun? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.